Listen, we got breaking news to discuss involving HBCU football. Listen, Deshawn Jackson has finalized a big time deal to become Delaware State's next head coach. We're going to get all into it. He is quoted by saying this is a dream to coach HBCU football. We're going to break it all down, y'all. This is being reported all over the place. Deshawn Jackson and Delaware State, I repeat, are finalizing an agreement for him to take the head coaching job there. He did an on campus interview in recent days, and the sides are expected to come together in the near future. So clearly, it's some big things, brewing there, for HBCU football. I want to pose the question as well. Will he follow in the footsteps of Coach Prime Deion Sanders? We're going to get all into it, y'all. He joins Bill Belichick and I repeat, Deion Sanders, Michael Vick as notable NFL names who have moved to the college landscape in recent seasons. This is big business, y'all. Deshawn Jackson, he last played during the 2022 season with the Baltimore Ravens, where he had 9 catches for 153 yards in 7 games. He finished with a career 641 catches, over 11,000 yards, and 66 total touchdowns. The 38-year-old had an amazing career, ladies and gentlemen. And now he's looking to take it into, the next stage. We're going to get all into it. The coaching opportunity that he is taking over, it says, if I'm not repeating, that the team went 1-11, last year. So this is disgusting. He's really walking into a very tough situation. It's real wild to see, guys have to take, these jobs, and it's not a bad job, but jobs where they were 1-11, they just gotta completely rebuild the program. That's what it's looking like what Deshaun is gonna have to do here at Delaware State. And that's no disrespect to HBCU football or nothing like that. It's just the program rolled into a 1-11 program. It would have been good to see him roll into, a school that was competing, and that maybe he was the straw, that could really make things happen. But this going to be a process here. That's why I'm going into the ways of, can he do what Coach Prime Deion Sanders did? Can he leverage his relationships? Because you got to understand, a lot of people are going to be very excited, for this, move for Deshawn Jackson. This is big. We're gonna get into it, y'all. I want to read to y'all some of these accomplishments, because a lot of people get mixed and screwed with Coach Prime Deion Sanders. A lot of people are upset, that he end up leaving Jackson State, but he, completely rebuilt the program. He led the Tigers to an 11-win season back in 2021, which was a school record. He won 2 Southwest SWAC championships. This guy was the truth, man. You talking about Celebration Bowl after Celebration Bowl. This guy averaged over 42,000 fans in attendance for home games back in 21. He was the SWAC Coach of the Year. He did countless renovations, like I said before, donating half of his salary to renovate Jackson State stadiums and add synthetic turf practice field. So these are the things that he literally had to rebuild things from the ground up, and obviously he lured top 5 recruit Heisman winner Travis Hunter, so that was big business. So this guy was just completely changing the game. He brought in 51 scholarship players and only kept 9 from the previous year. So Coach Prime did a lot, for HBCU football and trailblazed big time. So it's paramount. If you want more news updates and more, hit the like button and subscribe to Flight Sports, because we're going to be bringing you some HBCU content and breaking news reports all over the place. But this is big, y'all. I thought that this was real relevant, um, because you're going to see a lot more people going to HBCU footballs to get HBCU football, pardon me, to get their opportunities, I believe. Especially black coaches, aspiring coaches. A lot of people ain't gonna walk into the door in the NFL with an amazing opportunity. Not to say that it doesn't happen, but the chances is tough. I think a lot of people could get there, get right in the HBCU lane, and then maybe stay there forever, or maybe move on to see what Coach Prime did where he went to Colorado. That's not to say that Deshawn is going to go to Colorado, but I'm just saying, continue to elevate using the HBCU, football as almost like getting him started, and hopefully he's embraced, for however long he's there. Hopefully he's successful, because he's taken over a wild program. He's going to receive a lot of media attention. A lot of people are going to be expecting this guy to start winning right away. But we got to understand he's taken over a team that was completely horrendous. So what can he do? Can he bring in recruits? Can he lure in the top 5 recruit? That might be a stretch, but you don't know the relationships they have with some of these, up and coming, NFL prospects, and you don't know. So you don't know. He may have something in the cut that we just don't know about. Can he bring in the top, maybe a top 4 recruit, something like that? I think that'd be good, a 4-star that they can move with that. I think that'd be big, for not only the school but for him. And like I said, that's going to bring in more coaches potentially. I could see a Cam Newton, coming to the SWAC. In my opinion, I really do. I could see a situation like that occurring. Deion trailblazed something. All of these guys are inspired by what Coach Prime did, and they want to follow in the footsteps. Now you're gonna have a lot of people hating, like, oh man, Coach Prime wasn't this, Coach Prime wasn't that. People don't give Coach Prime enough credit. Did he, make some promises that, did he? I don't know. Like I said, he's sitting in that seat. What was he supposed to say? I think he could have been a little bit more diligent. Could have said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna move on to maybe the right situation has to come up, similar to what he's doing right now with Colorado." If you're a Colorado fan, you shouldn't fall in love and think that Coach Prime is going to be there forever either. Obviously, he's proven that he will move on to greener pastures if something like that was to occur. And greener pastures mean maybe a bigger payday. It don't necessarily mean a better situation. And if the check is right, you don't think Coach Prime moving to the NFL? I rest my case. Make sure you hit the like button and most definitely hit the subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV. We got breaking news. Peace and